somebody else. What about balding? I'm trying really hard to keep myself from not falling into a big depression because of this condition. My goal is to attract women, but every time I look in the mirror, I can see that there's nothing I can do to stop the ugliness being installed a little bit day by day. How can I be radiant again and make women look at me when I see myself worse each day and my hair loss like a curse? Myself is slowly dying and my attitude and positiveness gone.
Mm.
Andrew, I'm going to throw this over to you because you're bald.
Well, okay. Yeah, I'm 25 now, and my receding hairline is going back further and further and further back, and I
It's
will.
down your back now, isn't it? It's almost
Yeah,
to your bum.
it's basically all of my hair is just a receding hair.
Yeah. It's wrapped around the bottom of your feet and it's coming back up the front of your legs now.
Full circle, baby.
It's fantastic.
Sorry, go on.
All right, so with balding,
Yep.
yeah, it kind of bothered me because it's like, shit, I can just see my hair disappearing like a lot of the time. And I have some other friends who are balding as well. And like some of them, okay, I don't know any who've used like Rogaine or anything or any of the chemical stuff to regrow it, but I've got one friend who it kind of bothers him. And then he researched it and he found out that you can eat a lot of seafood, which has a whole bunch of omega-3s or something. And yeah, that'll help you regain your hair. So,
Better hair through shrimp.
dude, yeah, he eats seafood, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snacks on it.
Is it working?
Yeah, it is. It is. Not like a full head of hair, but he's got like a few hairs popping up.
Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. So if you're really into seafood, then there's hope for you, my friend. And if you want to spend money like on surgery and everything, but for me personally, since my hair is balding and I don't like having the thin hair, I usually just shave my head.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I've always said that's what I do if I didn't have long life.
yeah, it's kind of gives me a sense of control about how I look. And the cool thing is that it takes very little time to do my hair in the mornings. And yeah, that's what I do for balding.
Yeah. And you know what? I have a very similar. I have hair now, but it's nowhere near what it used to be, and I'm always seeing hair falling out, and it's like this nerve-wracking thing. It gets me all nervous sometimes, and I see it falling, and I see it all in the sink, and it just reminds me. And then at one point, and I've been dealing with this since my 20s as well.
Yeah.
And at one point, I said, "Fuck it, I'm just going to shave it." And for about 5 years or so, I was just shaving my head because you just kind of accept that it's going to be falling out and it's not going to be the way it used to be. So fuck it, I'm just going to shave it all off. And I used to do that. And recently, I let it grow out again. And of course, I get all these comments from women about how I look better with hair and all this kind of thing. And during this time, I went through AI. And those types of comments about, oh, you look better with hair, or, me thinking about shaving my head or losing hair, all that sort of anxiety that comes with that had just kind of dissipated because what I get now out of my interactions with women doesn't really depend on my hair.
Yes.
It depends so much more than anything on how I'm able to connect with her.
Yeah.
I know that eyes are a big thing. Like, so when the women find me creepy, it's usually, they say, because of my eye contact.
Creepy eyes.
So, right. They'll
Old
say, oh my
creepy
gosh,
eyes Punjab.
this guy Punjab, he's got creepy eyes. Look at him, he's shifty. And it's always centered on my eyes. They like the hair. We like the hair, but it's so much more than just your hair. It's your presence, it's your eye contact.
Yeah.
And it's who you are. It's who you can be when you're with them that really gives a good experience for them.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Like one thing that I did when I shaved my head was like you just kind of accept yourself and with how you look. And one time I went out and just shaved half of my head, like the left side.
And when you say half, you mean like not kind of like sort of the underneath part and leave the bit on top. You like left half, wasn't it?
Left side.
The
yeah.
reverse hawk.
Left side.
Reverse hawk. The
Yeah,
reverse
like-
hawk.
The half hawk kind of, yeah. But that I've got a picture of it too. That sent some anxiety in my body. Like I'm pretty cool looking, like, however, like I can wear whatever or just
Yeah.
look really shitty or whatever, but I still feel pretty confident in myself. But that actually gave me some anxiety because it's like,
Yeah.
this is totally this is really, really strange, you know? But
Yeah.
like, okay, as long as you're focusing on it, then your anxiety just kind of comes up for you and you kind of transmit that when you're talking to people. But if you focus on just feeling good and talking to the other person, then it kind of just goes away.
Yeah.
Just in my
Absolutely.
experience. Yeah.
Yeah, that's same in my experience as well.
I've actually have the most luscious and long locks you've ever seen in your entire life. So
That is no joke. That is no joke.
Not qualified to comment on this, but I do
This
have a
guy shows up and like he travels with his own fan. Lee travels with a fan. He's got a boy that he got from Thailand who always holds a fan for him when he walks around, so his luscious locks can flow. I've seen this happen.
But in terms of like, I had really bad acne when I was younger, and I still have like the marks of it from today. And so I have a similar situation. It wasn't with my hair; it was with my skin. But the really big turning point for me in terms of being able to deal with that and overcome it and actually look people in the eye and have a great time and not worry about it was learning that I can attract women whilst looking like this. And attraction isn't about how good you look. I wrote a big article on this about how to be better looking. I'll link it from underneath this post because, yeah, it's worthwhile having a read through. I mean, but the question here says that you think that looks are really, really important in attracting women, that you need to look a particular way if you're ever going to attract women. And I mean, I know through my personal experience that isn't true, but it's still true for you right now. So in order for you to kind of go on this journey, for you being comfortable with the fact that you're going bald, you need to learn that you can attract women whilst being bald. It's a whole bunch of different stuff that you can do in there. But yeah, have a read of the article that I'll link below, and it'll kind of talk a lot about the role that looks play and how you can become better looking.